Hi everybody, it's Neil Hagberg from Tennyson Life Camps, here with a Wednesday morning reflection. I want to tell you about my grandma, who stood at the kitchen window, looked out over the farmyard, 15 yards away, at the windmill in 1933, and it wasn't there. At least she couldn't see it. Because a dust storm had hit, she was there in the middle of the Dust Bowl, tiny farm, northeast Nebraska, and the dust was blowing like a blizzard. She could not see the windmill 15 yards away. She did not know that this was going to be the day that my dad would be born. And there was no way to get into town. And my dad was born upstairs in the bed, where he then spent his childhood, hotter than heck in the summer, and no insulation in the winter. And there we were in 1933. And my grandpa and grandma were trying to figure out how to make it, because neighbors left and right were losing their farms, not through anything that they had done. They'd practiced good farming practices. They had put their sweat and their equity into it. But when the Dust Bowl comes, the Dust Bowl comes. And they were losing their farms. And my grandpa and my grandma were sitting up late at night trying to figure out how not to lose it. Today, we talk about the second crown of the three crowns. Full effort. It's positive attitude, full effort, good sportsmanship. Full effort means giving it all you've got. But it does not guarantee that you're going to win. It does not guarantee that you're going to save the farm. All it guarantees is that you will know when you're done with a match that you've put everything into it that you could possibly put into it to be successful. And if you have done that, you will be successful, because success does not depend on winning. Success does not depend on being able to save the farm. Success is always, in our belief, always about relationships. No matter what happens on the court, or what happens in your life, hold on to that. That's what's going to get us through in this, sometimes, very difficult time. Here's a song I wrote for my grandpa and grandma just a few weeks ago. Or about my grandpa and grandma, about us. My grandpa sat up late at night in the kitchen, trying to scratch out a way to save the farm. Deep in the heart of the Great Depression, head in his hands, didn't know where to start. My grandma was better at math. She took that paper, none of the parts added up to the sum. She looked up and she said, I don't know if we'll make it, but there's one thing we got, no matter what comes. If we end up with nothing, we'll still have something, we still got each other. And that is the one thing, when there is nothing, you will still be everything to me. So here we are, almost 90 years later, head in our hands, world's been turned upside down. Everything certain has crumpled like paper. At the same kitchen table we gather around. In all of our years, nothing could brace us for something we never saw coming at all. But here it is, and we've got to face it. I don't know if this old place will stand or will fall, but if we end up with nothing, we'll still have something. We still got each other, and that is the one thing. When there is nothing, you will still be everything to me. So hold on, or let go. Either way, we know if we end up with nothing, we'll still have something. We still got each other, and that is the one thing. When there is nothing, you will still be everything to me. Oh, when there is nothing, you will still be everything to me. Give it all you got. It's all you can control. See you next week on a Wednesday Morning Reflection.